it's Lola from New Zealand. Excuse my face, I haven't put any makeup on today, so I'm looking a little bit probably feeling a little bit as well. It's hard when you start reading and you just can't stop. But Mariana's about to put out a new video and a new release, and I haven't been able to put it down. Love her slow burn romances. As you can tell, I'm a romance freak. And I'm trying to run a couple of side hustles at the moment. So one of the side hustles that I'm doing is I make journals. So this is, and I make them from recycled book covers. So in New Zealand you can't recycle the book covers, but you can recycle the pages. So what I'm trying to do is actually use the book covers and give them a new lease of life. So this was an old book cover, and I've put on top of it old wallpaper, so it's given it a nice texture, and I've used Copic stitch, and I've actually created, and obviously I haven't finished it, but I've created a sketchbook. So it lies flat, as per my sister's orders, because my sister's an artist and she liked it lying flat so that you can use both sides of the pages. Has beautiful 120 GSM weight paper. It's perfect for sketching, dry painting, things like that. And so that's what I do when I can't salvage the books. When I can salvage the books, like I've got a whole lot of books here, like these beautiful little kids ones. When I can salvage them like this, it's better for me to actually try and sell them. So my business is thereboundjournal.com, and I either do journals or salvaged books and selling those. And what I'm trying to do now, I'm just going to chuck that stuff down there. What I'm trying to do now is get into bookish bundles. Part of the reason for that is I love reading. I read and I read and I read. I'm mostly romance, do a bit of mystery as well, have a whole lot of other sort of ones going on. So when I'm not reading, I've decided that I'm actually going to be creating and making. And one of the things that I've started to do is follow people who do bookish bundles, and I thought actually I could do that sort of thing, but I don't want to buy just good old Temu stuff, because that seems to be where they're getting their stuff from. I actually want to make it. I want to make something so I can personalize it if I need to, so I can make it precious to other people if they want it, things like that. So what I've gone and done is I've made a whole lot of these. So these are just pencil pouches, or pencil cases as we call them in New Zealand. So they'll go into the bundle. So I'm just showing you this. I haven't finished the bundle. I'm still in the throes of sewing. As you'll see by, I've got a whole lot of material that I'm still sewing up. There'll be book back magnets. So these are actually from the pages of books that couldn't be salvaged. So they've turned into cute little magnets. You know, you've got these sort of ones, and this was from a Wind in the Willows books. Beautiful little magnets. Then I've got magnetic bookmarks that will go into the bundles as well. Now these, the reason I bought them like this and not pretty flowery ones or anything like that, is so that you can personalize them. I can put your name on them if you want them, whatever you'd like on yours. Then you got these sort of things, you know, the good old reading checklist. Yes, those were from Temu because I couldn't be bothered printing them all out and cutting them all out. And then what I've been working on and making recently. So what I've been working on and making is pencil holders, well, notebook holders. If you annotate, not annotate, nobody needs an antidote to read a book. If you annotate your books, these would be perfect for them. So they clip on. So I've just got an undated diary here to show you. They clip on like this, and you pop your pen, and I don't have a pen on me at the moment. Let's see if I can find one. Here we go. Sorry, that was an up close view of me. You just pop your pen in that, or whatever. If you have tabs, you could stick your tabs in there, or whatever you want to use. So there's that sort of one that I'm making, and as you can see, I need to actually iron them because I haven't done that yet. Just been busy making. And then we've got these sort of ones with the zipper. So again, pop your stuff inside. Away you go. You know, do as you like. Make as many things as you like. So those are the things that I'm working on at the moment, and they'll be up in my shop eventually, or soon hopefully. I've got some book bands. So a book band, in case you're unaware, is because if you're like me, and so you can use them as a bookmark, of course, but and this one's beautiful sequins, but if you're like me and you keep notebooks or journals, your journals will start, so for instance this diary will start out really small, as you can see. By the end of it, with all the stuff that I would have stuck in it, it would be about that big, and to hold my stuff in I just grab these and chuck them on. So there's that sort of one. Then we've got this nice big meaty one, and as you can see they're not quite finished yet. And this one will hold lots of stuff, which is great, because I think I'm keeping this one for myself actually, with all the stuff that I have. And then there's another black sequined one. So the book bands will be available as well in the book bundles. So those are what I've got for my book bundles so far. I'm hoping to do some coasters. What I want to do for those is punch needle coasters. So I've started trying my hand at punch needling. I'm not 100% happy with it. This was my own design, of course, so not 100% happy with the way I did it. My son, who's a punch needler, says it's actually, I've done my stitches too close. So there you go, I'll work on that. So that's what I want to do with the coasters. I want to punch needle them, so I make mug rugs. And I think other things that I might include in there, I may possibly get some hair accessories, I don't know. Maybe some wooden coasters, I'm not sure, but this is what I'm spending my time doing. So if I haven't put any books for sale, which is my other business, my Bookish Envy one, if I don't have books going up for sale, I'm working on getting this business going with either the journals or the bookish accessories to go with the journals. So if you want to support me, go to thereboundjournal.com, have a look, see what there's there. There's a few salvaged books there. There's quite a few journals there, because I also don't just do Copic stitch ones, I do spiral bound or bound, and they're all got at least 100 GSM weight paper, so they're thicker than normal papers, than normal copy paper, so that actually it's easier for you to use. So through this, well, what I'm starting up here is I'm actually going to take you along for the journey to see how I'm going with all of this. As you can see, I've made quite a few of these zipper pencil pouches, not so many of the non-zipper ones, so I'm working on that now. Again, they will need to be ironed so that they look pretty and whatnot. And actually, I'm looking at this basket, I'm thinking I need to upgrade it. It's a bit too small. I will be printing off these myself. I do have a Cricut, so that will help me make those, so they'll do it and they'll cut it itself. I've got stickers galore that I've worked on that are there ready to go. I might even do some mugs, they could go in there as well. I'm not sure about tote bags. I mean, a lot of people do tote bags. I've brought some material which I'm really in love with, to make book sleeves, so we'll work on that as well. So if you're interested, come along for the journey. This is my first video, so in terms of this, and that's it. All right, hopefully you follow along. Bye.